we're finally off on our next adventure. So we've decided to go down to Brean in Somerset, and we've got a campsite booked for tents and touring. We've been there before, but the last time we went we had the car and the tent. Well, I say the tent, the drive-away awning. But we were just desperate to get away, so we went. And it's a lovely site, and Brean itself is really nice as well. So we'll take you with us there. Between our last trip and this trip, we have had a couple of little upgrades on the camper van, and we've also bought a few accessories for the caravan. So we'll show you those as well, and we'll take you along with us and show you all of the shenanigans that we get up to. So we'll see you there in a bit. I'm back with you guys because 2 minutes after recording that intro clip, the coil warning light has come on the van. It's flashing, which indicates that there's a problem with the spark plugs. I've done a little bit of research and it does say that you can carry on with your journey, but to take it easy and avoid high speeds. Luckily we're in some traffic and the speed is currently 50 miles an hour. So we are just going to carry on and see how we go, although we've come to a bit of a stop now, so I just hope we can get going again. But I'll keep you updated and hope that we can get there this evening. We've arrived, we made it here in one piece. So the van is still in limp mode and we're struggling to gain speed, struggling to pick up speed, should I say. But yeah, we made it. We are going to have to probably call out either recovery or take it somewhere to get it diagnosed this weekend. They do say that if that light comes on, to check your brake lights, which we've obviously done, and they're all fine. So the next thing to do is diagnostic, because there's just so many different things that it could be. So hopefully it's nothing too expensive and we can get it sorted. So Aaron's just gone in to reception now to book us in and find out which pitch we're on, and then we'll get set up. So what's going to happen is someone going to...
Yeah, there's a waiting post down here.
Oh yeah, I remember. So on this campsite you have to pull up at a waiting post and somebody...
Takes us to the pitch.
Yeah, they'll take you to your pitch. It's chosen for you. Can you keep up with that in limp mode?
I think so. As long as you don't pass 3,000 roofs.
So it's just across this little bridge, isn't it, for Lakefield?
Yeah. Anywhere on here?
Anywhere on the grass here. So this side, half standing over, anywhere on the grass if there is a space.
Okay, thank you.
I thought I'd jump on, guys, before we lose all the light that we've got. So we're all set up, and when we pulled onto our pitch, who should be next to us? None other than Aaron's mother and father. Say hello, Claire.
Hi.
Tony and Ange. And then there's some more people on another campsite up the road. So here's the setup.
Oh yeah.
Aaron's playing with one of his accessories that he's bought that I'll show you more of tomorrow. You love it, don't you, William?
Yeah.
Don't you come camping to relax and
I can watch
chill?
it right on it.
Not watch the TV, Henry? Obviously not. So here's our pitch. It's really big. So there's the camper van on the left. There's the caravan. And we've got up to that line there and that line there. We've got water just behind us. Electric hookup just there. So yeah, it's lovely and spacious. Huge field that we're on. So when she actually brought us on, she said we could go wherever we wanted. Obviously, we had a pre-reserved pitch next to Aaron's mum and dad. We had a little inkling that they were coming. So a couple of weeks ago, they said that they'd booked to go to Turkey. And then 10 minutes later, his mum rang Aaron back and said, "Which field are you stopping on at Brean again?" We were like, yeah, they're coming to Brean, aren't they? So for the last 2 weeks, they've been giving us all the little fibs and white lies and
We
kind
knew
of...
they was coming.
We did, didn't we? They're here, as is everyone else. We'll probably meet up with everyone else tomorrow, won't we?
I'd say so, yeah.
The van, so Aaron has borrowed his dad's diagnostic kit because Aaron hasn't got his with him. He's plugged it in and a code's come up basically saying, what does it say? Do you want to tell them?
Over boosting, so I've cancelled the code and hope for the best.
Okay, yeah, so we've cancelled the codes off, turned the van back on, and has it stayed off?
Yeah, it stayed off at the minute.
Right, fingers crossed that's
But I'll
sorted.
take the code reader off Dad, and I'll drive home. If it comes on, we'll pull over, turn it off, carry on.
Okay, yeah.
Brakes, then we'll sort that when we get home.
We'll get back home, don't worry. But we have got breakdown cover, as I said. Who will go anywhere without breakdown cover these days? But yeah, hopefully that's all sorted, and we can just relax now for the evening. We'll catch up with you in the morning. See you in a bit.
Morning.
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 Hi, Henry.
Hi.
What cooking?
We've got bacon, sausage and mushrooms on the go. This is William's, he's having bacon with a bit of ketchup. What are you having, Henry?
You okay there, William?
I'm helping.
Oh, God.
I'm helping cooking.
You're helping cook?
I flipped that one over, that one over, that one over.
And he chopped all the mushrooms.
Well done. You all right now? A bit hot. And before we come as well, I packed a load of t-shirts in a pile, and Stacey hasn't.
You didn't pack them, did you?
Well,
You put them in a
I
pile.
put them in a pile, but Stacey hasn't bought me any t-shirts
I did put them in a pile.
in the bag.
So what we're going to have to do?
Can buy some more. And apparently there's 80 caravans and tents coming on today.
80?
80.
Wow, that's a lot. I'm glad we came yesterday.
I know, yeah. Even though it took us 4 hours and very slow van.
Yeah, but it wasn't a bad journey down, was it?
No, not at all.
It was alright. So what are we doing today?
Not a clue. Have breakfast and then
Yeah,
see.
chill morning, and then I think we'll go out, have a walk around the campsite and then go out into Brean.
Yeah.
It's not really a town, is it? It's more like a
Village.
Pubs.
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 I'm sure we'll
More
find
like a village,
more like a village. Yeah, I suppose it is a bit like a village, isn't it?
like Mario Kart village.
Right then. Catch you later.
We're heading out now, guys, so I thought I'd give you a little tour of the campsite. So I showed you this little bit last night. We're just down there, and there's a little lake there. And you walk through this bit, over this little bridge, and you've got the showers and toilets. All the bins are there as well. Do you remember it now, William? There's the ladies. We have been here before, when we had the S3. Gents are over there, and then there's some hard standing pitches here. And then a little bit further up here, you've got the kids' play area. It's a long old walk up to this main entrance. This site's bigger than I remembered. Do you remember it being this big?
No.
I think as when we've come before, we've always driven out into Weston and Cheddar and places like that. We have walked into Brean before, but I really don't remember it being this a long walk before. So we've got Henry in his trolley, as always.
Always good to sleep.
I did tell Aaron to bring the pushchair, but he knows better. That's why I didn't bring your t-shirts, because he wouldn't bring the pushchair. I'm sure he'll buy some more today. So we're nearly up to the main entrance now. And as I said yesterday, they have got like a shop up at the main entrance and a bar. It is this place that's got the big undercover place, isn't it? Yeah. We sat here a couple of years ago with a jug of beer. That was nice. The kids were only really young when we came. I think it was 2021 when we last stayed at this site, so a good 3 years ago. Ah, here it is, look. Wow, look at that. So they've got inflatables up the back there that are just going up. Plenty of seating and benches, ice cream and bar over there. And there was a chip shop as well. Is that still there?
Looks like it.
There's a chip shop just over there in the corner. Big screens, so if the sports is on, I'm sure they'll be playing that. Patio heaters as well. Ah, it says there, barbecue, bar, takeaway. Yeah, it is a very clean site. It's lovely. Just look at how many people are arriving today. Said it was quiet, but it's really not. Loads of facilities. Northam Farm shop, so that's a premier shop. You went in there this morning, didn't you? Was it expensive?
Not really, no.
No, picked up some bread and sausage.
And dog food we forgot.
Oh yeah, the dog food. It wouldn't be a Marshall holiday if we didn't forget a few things.
Oh yeah.
That's all in the fun. Yeah, it's in our blood to forget things, I think. It's easily sorted though. So we walk under this little water bit and then we're out onto the main road. Security hut there, reception, and they've got caravan sales as well. Got it all going on here. Wow, just look at the size of this laundrette. It's absolutely huge. It echoes. I irons and ironing boards. I could have done with that today for my top. Washing up areas. Wow. This is the biggest laundrette I've ever seen on a campsite. I'm guessing that's normally got washing pods and things in. So this is right up next to the main entrance. And you've got more toilets, staff offices I'm guessing as well. And then over here we've got a beach shower. So if you've been to the beach, you need to shower off your dog or your feet. That's quite handy to have. A strawberry and marshmallow crepe. Do you like it? A bit. Is it a bit sickly? Thought it would be. What have you got, Henry? Sugar donuts. Can you eat a whole donut without licking your lips? Challenge. Do you accept the challenge? Look at the baby girl. She's tired, she's had enough.
She's a daddy's girl.
Yeah, she is a daddy's girl. Look, there's another one there being carried. Such a man thing, carrying your dog around.
Her legs are aching.
Oh, bless.
Tired.
Maybe we should get you one of them dog carriers.
I'll strap it to my belly.
Yeah, strap her onto your front.
She'd love that.
She would love that, yeah. Look at her. He's going to do a party trick. Look at him. Monty. Are you going to let him have it? What a good boy. So this is the Seagull Bar and Grill. It's part of our campsite, even though it's a good 10 minutes up the road. But you've got Kids O'Clock, which is fun for all the family. Friday and Saturday, DJ Dan's on. And then entertainment. And what are we on today? Saturday the 25th. West End jerseys. Oh, what a night. Sing and dance along to the Jersey Boys.
I'll sing it.
So that's all part of our... it's all part of Northam Farm, isn't it?
I think so. They've got a few static sites as well.
Yeah, so all along this strip they've got static sites, they've got Scotty's Bar, which is up there on a different site, haven't they? This is the Seagull. So yeah, it's like a massive holiday resort, isn't it, basically?
Just separate.
Yeah. So obviously you've got to walk out of the campsite to come and find all the different places, but there's still plenty to do when you're on your own site, so yeah. So we've walked 2 minutes up the road and then we've got 3 Acres Caravan Park and Scotty's Bar. So I'm guessing as a Northam Farm camper, we've got access to all of these. Showing the game today. Do you think we've got access to all of those?
I guess it's actually advertised it nicely.
Put your hand up. The next day, so we didn't really pick the camera up much yesterday afternoon because we came back from Brean and just had a barbecue really, and it was nice and chill. We sat with the family. We didn't do much else, so we didn't film it for you. But today we're going to head into Weston, I think, aren't we? Because Aaron is still wearing the same top. He hasn't picked anything up yet, have you?
No.
So yeah, we're going to pop into Weston, go into a few shops and have a look around there. It's really nice actually, isn't it, in Weston?
Yeah.
We've been before.
Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah, and it's, how far away is it?
15 minutes, I think.
About 15 minutes. Henry wants to show you his picture that he did yesterday. So we picked this up from the market. It's a standard market purchase. Who is it?
Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime.
There's a blue leg, there's a red leg, there's a blue shooting arm, and there's a red punching arm.
Wow.
There's the headlights, and that's the engine, and that's his head.
Excellent. And are you okay today? Yeah, you were a bit poorly last night, weren't you?
He can transform into a lorry.
So Henry was a little bit sick last night, and I'm putting that down to good old holiday food. So we haven't obviously been eating the best as you do when you come away. So I think it was because you didn't really eat properly yesterday, did you? A bit too much chocolate, do you think?
No.
So, but he's all right now. He's only sick the once. That was fun, trying to clean up at 1:30 this morning in a caravan.
That was
Fun, was it? You were half asleep. So yeah, we've been this morning and emptied all the waste and the toilet, so that's all fresh and clean. We've taken the rubbish, and I'm going to have to use the laundrette today as well to clean off the blankets and everything from last night. But yeah, we'll take you with us today and see what we get up to, and we will show you the accessories that we've got as well, and tell you about the new upgrades on the van. We've arrived in Weston and we're doing a few shops, getting some bits and bobs that we need while we're here. But we've just walked up to the main bit and we've spotted the knife angel, which we've seen before. It's quite interesting. The knife angel was created by artist Alfie Bradley and the British Ironworks Centre in 2018. It's made up of over 100,000 seized knives and was made to highlight the negative effects of violent behaviour. It's moved around the country and it's here in Weston-super-Mare until the end of May, when it will then move to Sunderland in Durham. There's a link to a full list of future locations in the description should you like to see it and find out more information. There wasn't much at all there.
It was a bit boring, wasn't it?
Yeah, we had a quick walk around the town and as you can see, he's finally got a new top, he doesn't stink. My bad. Few shops we went in, the seafront. It wasn't overly busy, was it?
No, there was a car show or something.
Yeah, some kind of classic car show. But we didn't bother going along the seafront because the rain came down just after we'd finished in the shops. So we just thought we'd come back and show you our new accessories that we've bought. So we've got 3 to show you. What should we start with?
Whatever you want.
I'll start with your forte. So Aaron has always wanted to buy a projector for the camper van. And he bought this one the other day without telling me, didn't you?
Yeah, if I told you, I wouldn't be able to buy nothing.
So what's it called? A Wimius.
A Wimius?
A Wimius projector. So it's called a mini projector, and we've basically been plugging our Fire Stick into it, and we put it on the outside of the caravan the other night. It was quite dark, wasn't it? And the picture quality was really, really good.
Yeah, but it's more for the Euros when they start in a couple of weeks.
I suppose, yeah. We can use it at home as well, so if we want to watch something out in the garden, we can. So it's got a HDMI port on the back, headphones, AV and USB port as well, just on the back along the top. But we'll link in the description. I can't really say too much about it yet because we've only used it a couple of times for a short period of time. But from what we saw, it was really good, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's decent. Big picture as well.
Yeah, big picture. Quality's great. Sound is good as well, isn't it? The sound comes out of this.
Speakers on it. I think it has got Bluetooth as well, so you can connect a Bluetooth speaker to it.
Okay, that's good. Did it come with a case, a bag or anything?
No,
no.
that's
Okay.
only down for.
So that's it. I suppose you could look and get yourself a case for it if you really wanted to.
It's not rechargeable. That's the only problem.
Yeah.
If you're
so
off grid.
It's mains.
Mains only.
Okay, but yeah, that's really good. I'll let you off for that purchase.
I'll probably buy a white screen or something.
So that we can use it in the caravan as well.
Well, yes, but we can have a bigger picture on the outside of the caravan on suckers.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So yeah, we'll put that to one side. That's a good 5 out of 5.
10 out of 10.
So the projector was, I think it was £109
Supposed to be, but I don't think I paid that. Can you?
from Amazon. Next is the extendable hose.
30 foot.
Comes in the bag. So we've bought this, so if we're by water in the caravan, we can connect this up and we can fill up the toilet.
Toilet, aqua roll.
Things like that.
Save moving it.
Andy can wash the caravan as well. Shh. Everyone washes their caravan, don't they, if they've got water?
I think so.
I've seen quite a few people doing it. So are these the adapters that came with it?
Yeah. So one screws onto the tap and then the adapter thing.
Okay. That was from Amazon as well. How much was that? $22.49 this was from Amazon. So we'll link this in the description as well. I think you're buying another one, aren't you, for home?
Yeah, I will do.
It is pretty good. I rate it. And if you're short on space, it's wet. It's water coming out. If you're short on space, it's really good. And then the third...
The projector, $109.99.
See, I was right, $109.99. I do see these transactions, you know.
It's all right.
I do know what you're buying. So the last thing is this. You might have seen one before. You might not have a clue what it is. I'd never heard of them before, but it's called, well, the brand is Collapse, and it's a collapsible watering can. So again, to fill up the toilet, if we're not close enough to the water to connect the hose, we can use this. And it comes with, where's all the attachments? Oh, they're all in the bottom, look at that. So these come out of here. Have you used this yet?
Yeah.
And did you find it good?
Yeah. You've got to get the other bit out. That bit there. That bit screws on there. I think Collapse as well do the service, for service pitches, the pipe, so they collapse into a little bag instead of having a really long pipe.
And then that goes onto there.
Yeah.
And then you've also got that little bendy bit, which I'm guessing goes onto the end of there. You've got a little bendy bit.
Perfect, that.
It is good.
Because we tried to do it from the last time we went away, and I got more water down the side of the caravan than what I did in the thing for the toilet.
So how much was this then? Amazon again?
Amazon again.
Okay.
All our stuff's going to be from Amazon, I think.
Gotta love Amazon Prime, haven't you?
Oh, definitely.
So you can't remember how much it was?
I'd say about 25 quid.
Okay. It'll be linked in the description anyway. All the prices will be on there. And obviously, if you need it, if you want to go ahead and buy it, you can. The link is there for you to use. So the next thing to tell you about is the upgrade on the camper van that we've done. So I'll put that away properly in a minute.
It's made a big difference.
Since we've bought the caravan, we'd noticed that when we tow in, it was bouncing a little bit on the back, wasn't it?
The van felt very sloppy on the back end when towing.
You could feel it more than I could, couldn't you? Because obviously you're pulling your drive in. So we also had a little bit of wheel wobble, didn't we?
Yeah.
On the back. So you went ahead and changed the bushes.
I changed the rear arm brushes to polybush ones.
Yeah, and that made a little difference.
It felt a lot better on the back. And
then we went ahead and, well, Aaron spoke to the guys over at Transporter HQ, and we told them, you know, what the problem was, that we felt like we were bouncing a little bit when we were towing, and it was felt a bit sluggish. So they suggested that we went for an uprated suspension. Yeah,
the solo lift kit. Instead of going lower, which we was before, we've gone higher, 10 mil above standard when it's wound all the way down, and 40 mil above standard. So now you need ladders to get in.
You do. It's when the first couple of days after Aaron had finished doing it all, my legs were aching the next morning because of getting in and out. I really had to like oomph myself up and out of the camper van. But we also had a little, not accident, but when Aaron was changing the suspension, the drive shaft came out, didn't it?
It fell apart.
And yeah, when we were trying to put it back in, it just wasn't going in. The gator was just.
I think it was knackered, the drive shaft.
I think it was gone
Because
anyway.
we moved it and pulled it out of place.
Yeah.
It made it fall apart.
Yeah. So Aaron took the gator off so he could try and. Is it a gator?
Sort of, yeah.
That spongy bit, yeah. So we took the gator off to try and see what he was doing with it to get it back on, and it literally just fell apart
All the
over
bearings
the road.
on the floor.
Yeah, the lot came out, didn't it?
Yeah.
Grease everywhere. And this was on a Sunday afternoon, wasn't it?
Last Sunday.
Sunday just gone. Aaron was going to work away the following day, and he wasn't coming home until the night before we were due to go away. So we had to get that sorted, didn't we?
Luckily we found the Euro parts open and had one in stock.
Yeah, so I had to fly over there and pick that up. And luckily, it was like a 10-minute job, wasn't it?
Yeah, straight on done.
So a couple of £100 down, but I think it was obviously broken anyway. So that's sorted. We'll take you outside and show you the van now, because it is quite a bit higher than it was before.
It's so much smoother though.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Game changer.
Yeah, it is a lot better. As a passenger, I can feel the difference in it. So definitely worth it.
But it was so smooth towing though. You couldn't feel it on the back or nothing.
No. So we'll take you out and show you that now.
So there we go. Nowhere near as low as what it was before anyway. Yeah, I'll stand next to it.
I mean, I am only 5'2", but...
You're tall then.
Next to it.
You're next to it. But yeah, when you go to get in, you've really got to hoist your leg up.
Need the caravan steps next to it.
Yeah, might be a good idea.
But to be honest, lifting it up suits the wheels a lot better.
You've always wanted to lift it up, haven't you?
Yeah, I like them lowered, but I think with towing, we've got to be a bit hard on the suspension. That's it ish. But it's so much smoother on the road now.
We're happy, aren't we?
But plus, the suspension we had on before was very cheap. And I don't know why I bought it in the first place, but...
That's when you lowered it, isn't it?
Yeah, far better now. So yeah, there we go.
So while we were in Weston as well, William has wanted this for a while. He's picked up the new, what is it, the Euro?
Euros.
Limited edition, though, I think it is.
Is it? Fantastic.
It's a
he's
Euros
got
ball anyway.
another football to add to his never-ending collection. We're going to learn to ride our bike, aren't we, Henry, on this holiday? Go, Henry, that's it.
That's what you're doing.
Yes!
Go. You lean to the one side, mate. Come on, I'll get you. There we go. In no time he's on it. Still a bit unsteady, but he's got it. I ain't chasing him now. How'd you feel, Henry?
Amazing.
Yeah?
Amazing.
Took it like a champ?
Yeah.
Well done.
Well, happy Bank Holiday Monday. Let me show you outside. So it's just spitting now. Good old typical British weather. The only regret we've got about buying a caravan is not getting it sooner. It's so nice to know that we haven't got to be wiping down our awning and being on our hands and knees in the rain trying to get it all packed away. And then obviously when we get home you've got to set it all up again and wipe it down and just make sure it's all aired out. So we've got to be off in about an hour's time. We're pretty much packed up. All we've got left to do is to empty the waste and the toilet, load the van up with all the washing and clothes, and empty the fridge and things when we get back to storage. It's been a good trip and we've really enjoyed it. We're hoping to get away next week as well, so we'll only have a 2-night break. Obviously the kids are off on the Friday, so if Mr. Marshall can get back from work on time, we'll head out for a couple of nights, and we're thinking about doing Bakewell or something similar, a little bit more local to where we live.
Any ideas?
Oh yeah, if anyone's got any ideas and you'd like to throw them at us, somewhere local to kind of Staffordshire area, a nice little village to walk around or a town, we love stuff like that. If you've enjoyed this video, it's been a long one, so if you are still with us, well done and thank you. If you have enjoyed it, please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe, because would you believe it, about 95% of the views on our videos are from people who are not subscribed. And our last video that we posted, it's climbing and climbing and climbing. We're on about 13,500 views now, which is absolutely fantastic. I don't know what happened. It just suddenly took off and we've got all these new subscribers. So if you are new here, welcome and thank you. So thanks so much, guys. We'll see you in the next one.